Welcomes you to NCX, Night City International and Translunar. Don't wait. Leave your earthly worries, ulcers and tumors behind and take off for the stars. Taste true freedom. Be...
Well, this is the place. Tick, 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 tick.
Tick, 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 tick. Curb. Get up. Reverse car. Ah.
Hey, V.
How you holding up?
Been better. I know. Probably not hard to tell.
Nice ride. Brand new?
Nope.
Not in a chatty mood, I see.
Not really. Sorry.
So, what happened?
Needed someone to talk to.
Uh-huh.
First, take a look.
Hello, my name is Arif Iqbal, and this is WNS News. Today's
We're
story.
dead politicians.
A routine roadside inspection led the NCPD to the trail of a dangerous abductor and murderer. The incident occurred at the intersection of 7th and 15th Avenue. The following police footage was captured at the scene. 1038, I repeat at 1038. Registration 2AA6244. We're exiting our vehicle now.
Copy that.
Out of the car! Hands up! Easy, officer. Relax. Shut your mouth! Oh, shit. We have a 1053 and a 1054. I repeat, a 1053 and a 1054. The boy from the footage is LeVar Martinez, age 17. His parents reported his disappearance over a month ago. Unfortunately, LeVar's life could not be saved. His body could not withstand the severe septic shock he suffered. Autopsy reports revealed the teenager was given dangerously high levels of hormones, anabolic steroids, and stimulants. The possessions and genetic material of 7 other missing teens were also found in the car, belonging to one Anthony Harris. Unfortunately, their fates remain unknown. Although the criminal widely known as Peter Pan survived the gunshot, he has not regained consciousness, making interrogation impossible.
This,
Please
Peter
stay
Pan.
tuned to WNS
You know,
News
Case,
for
you were
developments
looking
in
for
the
him?
story.
Never heard of him. Didn't cross my desk.
What's the problem if they caught the guy?
My nephew, Randy. He disappeared not long past. And what you just saw. The kid was wearing Randy's shoes.
Oh, Jesus. Randy's disappearance. You know anything else?
My sister and I don't get along that well. I don't know much. Just wish I could have been there for her when she needed it most.
And what, they figured you'd get emotional and kept you off the case?
More like a restraining order. Won't let me anywhere near it. Gonagle took the lead on it. Lazy-ass gonk. And so far, he ain't accomplished shit.
No way I'd let this lie.
I know. And that's why I'm asking for your help.
So what do we need to do?
Can't interrogate the guy because he's a veg, but we can view his dreams.
I'm sorry, dreams?
You heard me. Come on, I'll explain on the way. It's an experimental procedure, but it's already yielding results. They record dreams that can be played back as BDs.
You got access to these dreams?
Not yet, but they keep them in the lab we're headed to now.
赤信号渡ってるこの人。
Okay. Got an appointment?
Not exactly. We'll go in together, but, not through the main entrance.
We're gonna break the law?
We'll find a different way in, and then hustle out quick. Never actually been here, so I'll need your help.
Love. Police Department. NCPD. カーナビになんかこっちって書いてるけど。イリーナ？この人イリーナなの？って誰だ？マリーナとは別か。You want they Technical Ability 20使いたくない脚力。待って、なんか誰かおるぞ。
¡Estás muerto! ¡Punto para mí, culero! ¿Nos vas a hacer esperar todo el día? ¡Voy a entrar!
¿Nanda?
¡La mejor parte del día!
隙間を縫ったのかな。SR と違ってね、ズーム倍率が高いからちょっと便利ですね。 ん？
Come the fuck out. I'ma fucking die here waiting.
You can breach the fence, then look for a way inside. Knowing their funding, I wouldn't expect much pushback from security.
あ、ポンポン知った。この曲ね、なんか面白い。歌詞が
Come the fuck out. I'ma
意味
fucking
不明
die
すぎて
here
面白い。
waiting.
V, not that way.
これ行き過ぎてミッション失敗しますか？
V, not that way. Headed back to the lab. We'll wait for you there.
あ、大丈夫みたい。Boulevard. Boulevard. うん。うん。うん。マイヤーズと違って待っててくれるんですね。こっから入れんじゃない？
Great. What now?
We find our entrance.
They have an audit today. Should be a ghost town. No need to be quiet.
How'd you know about the audit?
I did my homework.
あんたどっから現れたの？瞬間移動したよね。怖っ。これ開くの？これ開けてもいいかな？ダメかな？開けてみたい。経験値ないよね。これ開けちゃダメかな？まあいっか。なんか暗。
Know where they're keeping the BD?
Likely the room where they edit the autistic kid's dreams. Should be labeled as Anthony Harris. Rooms we probably don't have to bother with. Locked. Can't get in.
I can't draw weapon.
Nothing here. No sign of any BDs.
なんだあれ。これあれやん。デスストの装備じゃんこれ。なんか喋ってるけど聞こえませんけど。Maintains the life of the BB and detects BTs. 完全にデスストですね。
Got some kind of shard, but it's blank. Keep looking.
Mm. わあ、なんかいっぱい持ってる。あれこれ同じ名前なのに形違う。Sharp as hell。なんか持ち手の部分のさ、テクスチャーがなんかシンプルすぎん？うわぁ、怖っ。
Empty brain dance case.
Security update.
これスキャンできそうなのにできない。何のラボなのここ。Noemi Redweed, the research team. Noemi? ちょっと待って。ああ。ナオミってさ、ナオミ、ネオミ、ナオミ、ナオミ。聖書に出てくんの？マジか。完全に日本語だと思ったわ。あ、間違った。Noemi Redweed, to research team. Important, I would like to remind everyone of the upcoming audit and changes in security. I'm willing to answer any immediate questions you might have. As you're aware, we've had complaints from the NCPD. ラブの人たちは NCPD とは別なんですか？I know, but we will have to follow the new guidelines. There is no wiggle room on this. At a time TBD later, to be decided later, you will all get your new double verification access signatures. You will each receive individual emails. With the relevant details. No more of that reply all funny business. Until then, continue your work as normal, of course excluding the day we have assigned for the audit. Have a nice day, security. what the missed? A small step for science, a giant leap for humankind from Eugene Kazma to research team. Good morning all. I would like to congratulate our very own Dr. Yawen Packard Yawen Packard on the recent strides she has made in the field of pediatric autism therapy. Pediatric ってなんだ、小児ってことですか？うん？小児科学の。なるほど。Pediatric ね。The field of pediatric autism therapy. Her invaluable work has paved the way for more effective therapy applications. Then they established behavioral methods teach ESDM and RDI clearly surpassing all supportive methods. E.g., sensory integration and substantially building upon traditional approaches. Oh, and substantially building upon traditional approaches such as music therapy. Hmm. I speak for all of us when I say we are extremely proud of Dr. Packer's scientific achievements. but also, more importantly, proud to say the huge inflow of war letters from happy parents. Inflow. Oh, heaven. Project decisions for next quarter. From Yolanda Castaneda. The following projects have been green-lighted to continue next quarter. Neurotransmitters and selective countermeasures in combating the effects of stress. Cyberpsychosis, audio-visual stimulation in autism therapy, limited environmental stimulation as treatment for antisocial behavior. We have decided to suspend research into transcendental meditation. All those involved on the project will soon receive a more detailed report about the indefinite suspension and information regarding new project allocations. Important. All staff please read by from CY なんか音が鳴った。swear でもさ CY って名前どっかで見た記憶あるな。swear engine swear engine CY ってさ あれ、前見た、人と同じかな、同じ人かな。サイ、サイスウェーエンジン。Dear team, I like to beat around the bush as much as the next guy, but I'm afraid I don't have that luxury this time. Beat around the bush. どういうことですか？Stop beating around the bush and tell me what you want. I like to beat around the bush as much as the next guy. But I'm afraid I don't have that luxury this time. 何の話ですか？どういうこと？よくわからん。何がどういうことこれ？ As much as the next guy? First off, you'll remember that framed quote. Remember that framed quote I used to have in my office. Never trust a person who's never tried to steal. Well, it seems someone took that sentiment too much to heart. Now, don't panic. It wasn't the quote that was stolen. It's safely at home. Rather, it appears a staff member has taken our neurotransmitter research files from the facility with a likely intent of selling them to a third party. はあ。これ最初の一文目がさ、どういう意味かよくわかんない。As such, all lab employees will be required to take a polygraph before leaving the facility, led by our own Dr. Al Tolliver. If Al finds anything troubling from your tests, the next course of action would be termination, legal action, or both. No jokes. I mean this in all seriousness. Let me emphasize. do the polygraph before leaving work. Then you're free to get in your naps, showers, lap dances, or whatever is you people do in your off hours. Polygraph っていうのはなんだろう。あ、嘘発見器ですか？へえ。なんかレントゲン的ななんかスキャンのことかと思ったけど違うな。Have a pleasant day. Sigh. This week's audit from Anna Svart, fasting city auditor, to NCPD Labs. Dear all, as many of you know, this week's audit is simply a formality. We are required by law to periodically evaluate current laboratory safeguards for effectiveness and future modernization efforts. Future modernization efforts ってどういうことだろう。Remember that this audit is as beneficial for the city's bookkeeping as it is to keep you and your research safe. We are all playing for the same team here. I like to beat around the bush as much as the next guy. これ隣の人ってことかな。Please just treat this as a mandatory day off. Best regards, Anna Svart, fasting city auditor. Subject AH. Report file to NCPD. Patient transported to hospital 18 minutes after suffering missile wound to the head, as the missile penetrated multiple brain layers. A temporary pulse cavity immediately followed. Hmm? Hmm. Did a rapid intervention. Intracranial pressure was reduced and inflammatory damage to the brain tissue was avoided. Despite successful intervention, the patient remains in a coma with estimated chances of waking at only 0.6%. メソってどういうことですか? In the event the patient does wake, likely complications may induced. May included paralysis in the right side of the body,これさ、include って言っておかしいよね。include じゃない？ Vision impairment, speech impairment, and cognitive disorders. Estimated value for NCPD investigation near zero. Paralysis. Hmm? paralysis じゃないの。パラリシスじゃんって、パラリシスってなんすか？なんだろう。Paralysis. Paralysis, which is incomplete or which occurs in isolated areas. Inflammation of the brain as a cause of dementia or paralysis. .不完全または隔離された領域に生じる麻痺、あるいは認知症または麻痺の原因としての脳の炎症。The Night City Police Department, the law enforcement this city needs and deserves. Now, they say the best way to know a city is through its police force. The NCPD is an underfunded, under-equipped, understaffed organization where every officer puts their life on line each day. It's no surprise, then, that most batches in the NCPD have lost faith in their thankless jobs. An atmosphere of apathy and corruption pervades the department, while many officers on the street react with brutality and aggression due to the stress and nature of their work. Nevertheless, some badges still wholeheartedly believe in defending ordinary citizens and別の意味、逆の意味になっちゃうね。And making sure the urban jungle doesn't descend into complete chaos. For them, a badge still means something in this city, and a gun is still a tool to protect and serve. Run into one of these zealots, and most gangoons will get on their knees, hands behind their head, refuse, and they're almost certain to get a bullet. Apathy and corruption. Apathy ってなんだっけ無感動、無関心でどうしたっけああ、そういうことか。Of course, like everywhere else, real power is held in the hands of corporations. The police force's official sponsor is Night Corp, but... へえ、そうなんだ。へえ。てか、ナイトコープって何なの？何の会社かわかんないよね。But the NCPD is also beholden to the interests of Arasaka and Militech. Beholden. 恩義を受けている。Oftentimes, when official investigations get stonewalled, the NCPD will hire mercenaries on the sly to obtain evidence in areas under corporate jurisdiction that forbid any police presence. None of that changes the fact that when people are in trouble, they call the NCPD, who arrive on the scene to protect and serve to the best of their abilities. AH っていうのはネフィの名前だっけ A novel phobia. Fear of the number 91. へー In recent years, the list of commonly feared numbers such as 4, 13, and 66 has grown to now officially include the number 91, while the phobias of other numbers have origins well studied by science. E.g., tetraphobia derives from the fact that the Chinese words for death and four sound similar. We can still only hypothesize about the rise of 91. Patients afflicted by a phobia of the number 91 often complain of recurring nightmares in which a giant countdown reaches 91, then suddenly stops. When they attempt to restart the countdown, it transforms into a bright yellow board with vermin crawling all over it. This shared experience has already spawned unproven conspiracy theories which, among other things, claim that the dreams are transmitted via either electromagnetic waves, the digitized minds of a mysterious Netrunner sect, rogue artificial intelligences, or classified nanochips installed by Night Corp agents. なるほどね。要は諜報機関みたいな感じなのかな、ナイトコープはなんか。None of these outlandish ideas contain a grain of truth, of course. So what is it that causes the phobia to manifest such intense reactions. That much yet remains unknown, but as so many scientists often claim, the truth is out there. So, without full knowledge of the phobia's origin and its underlying factors, how can you treat it? Treat で治すってことですか? Studies thus far have shown promising results for conditioning patients via induced dream states in which the number 91 is inverted to the number 19. Although this method remains in clinical trials, experts are optimistic. The 91% success rate will only continue to improve. Condition. "調子を整える."